Hello, Shion. This is just going to be a video guide instead of a bunch of MS Paint images that I was planning on giving to you. I feel like a video guide would be a little easier to follow since I'm actually showing you how to do it. So it's actually super simple how to get your profile with this little quote-unquote window. And all you need to do is open up your web browser and remember or figure out what the background is uh, for your Steam, for the one that you want to use. And I specifically said the browser version, not just because there is a website dedicated to helping with Steam designs just like this, but because in order to get it to work properly, to make it line up like this, instead of being stretched all weird or anything like that, we have a little line of code that we need to put into the version with attribute inspect, which you can't do in the app version. Um, but it's not too big of a deal. I mean, you can do it in the app version. It's just really tedious to get it to work like that. Unless you already have it set up like that, then go ahead. But browser is a lot easier, in my opinion. So super simple. All you need to do is figure out what your profile is called, or the background, I should say. So it can be anything that you want. This one is The Hotel from Lost in Vivo. It's a really good horror game, Silent Hill inspired, PS1 low poly graphics. It's made by Kira, same guy who made the Jump Scare Mansion games. Really good game. I really recommend it. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, it's called The Hotel, and The Hotel is the name. And so we go to this website, super simple URL, just steam.design. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to this website, find the profile that you want in your inventory, and then right click on it. After pressing view full size, and then just copy the image address, and that image address will be pasted right here, and then it will find it for you automatically, and it should pop up just like this. And so what you'll want to do is you'll have your profile show up just like this, and then press download zip. And so once you download the zip, you can put it in any folder you want. I just recommend labeling the folder so you're able to find what it is. And once you extract it, you'll be able to see should be about four files, 4 images, and then 2 README ones. You don't really need to. I believe those are just credits. There's no real instructions. And honestly, you don't need to do any editing to the images unless you want to. They are already proportional to how they should fit, aside from the line of code that we'll be putting in later. But the ones that you're going to want is middle and right. So these two right here. These two on the ends, artwork featured and avatar, are ones that can be used if you want. One replaces your avatar, which you probably won't be doing. It'll make it that little hole there, and artwork feature makes a smaller window, or doesn't have a line between the two. But a lot of people usually prefer having the line there for a little bit of a more artistic flair. But it's really up to you, and you can edit these and put little images in them, or even make it into a GIF, as long as you keep that art within the same width dimension. So you can edit the height, just not the width, because if you edit the height, it'll actually align it more properly depending on how it looks. And you can do that in any program, whether it's an online cropper or on your phone. Anything, as long as the width is the same and the image is the same. And so, nice and easy from here on out. We got most of the hard part out of the way. And it's strange, since a lot of people don't actually consider Steam to be a like social platform, like Twitter or Instagram, but you can actually upload artwork and stuff, and it's super simple. You just go to your profile, scroll down, go to artwork, and then it won't look like this. This is because my artwork section is a little glitched, but you just click on upload artwork. Pretty simple from there. So you don't actually need to enter the game that the wallpaper is related to. That's not required at all, and honestly, I recommend you set it as not game specific, because it is required to make it public as a public piece of artwork, and you don't own the rights to it unless it is art that you made. But we're going to click on not game specific, and so if we scroll down here, we have to certify that we created this artwork despite the fact that we're lying out of our ass. And so you can make the title whatever you want. You can make it some edgy line, like and all you have to do is upload the file from whichever. And you'll have to do this twice, one for the middle, one for, sorry, I punched my mic, I'm talking with my hands. One for the middle and one for the right sidebar, or for whichever piece that you want to upload. You don't need a description, just make it public. And so all that's left to do is press inspect after right clicking. You're going to want to go over to console. Make sure that you type allow paste, and then press enter, or I think it's allow pasting. It should show up with an error if you've never inspect attribute edited before, and it's super simple. Just type that in and press enter. But the actual script that we need for the artwork is this right here. Document get element by name image width 0 value equals 1000. Document get element by name image height equals 0 value 1. You don't need to remember that. I will send that and paste it in our DMs so you can copy and paste it. That's why I said allow pasting, because I don't want you typing that all out. But you just press enter and it'll basically make sure to set the value of the artwork to fit inside of Steam's overlay. Super simple, and honestly, I don't even know it's really required. That's just what I always do. You don't have to if you don't trust the code. If it doesn't work, then just put the code in and bada bing bada boom. But basically that's all you need to do. Just save and continue. I don't have any extra artwork, but it's easy as editing your profile, going to your showcases, and make sure you choose Art Showcase if you want the double image. You can actually have up to 3, but I only go 2 because of the middle right thing. And then you can also do Featured Artwork Showcase if you don't want this bar, but the Featured Artwork Showcase is a little smaller, but more conjoined. And yeah, that is basically it. I am sorry for all of the rambling. I have not gone to bed yet, but I have some places to be today, so I don't know if I'll be around to guide you through it in VC. So I thought I'd make a little guide for it. Sorry, it's super long. I will. I was gonna say I'm gonna make a quick version, but I'll only do that if you ask me to. If this is just too long, Lamau,